Welcome back. I have another video. It's a brand new theme, decorating. I like these kind of videos, so I thought I would try to make one on my own. But yeah, just so you know, I am going to be back pretty soon, the next week or so, with another book theme video. So not leaving that in the dust. Anyway, welcome back. I hope that you are having a wonderful start to the holiday season, whatever you might celebrate. Thank you for being here. Yes, so I'm going to be doing a decorating video, just kind of showing my style. At this point in my life, basically decorate to make my children happy. What inspires my decorating is pretty minimal. I love the 1980s vibe, that kind of cozy vibe. And then I love cottage decor. It's so whimsical, dreamy, charming. I feel like it's great for children to kind of put that in your home when you have young children. And then I happen to live in a mid-century modern house, so you might see elements of that. I don't know. You might not see any of those elements. I don't know, but those are the kind of things that I like in my decorating. So we'll see what translates to you and what doesn't. I don't know. If you have any tips for me, I'd appreciate them, or maybe you can pick up something, or at least not feel too bad about yourself comparing your decorating style to mine. I haven't decorated much for Christmas or winter yet, so still a lot to be done there. So don't feel bad if you haven't either. We still have time. Yes, so moving on, getting into it. Thank you. This is the little nook that I have in the Children's Arts and Crafts and Book Room. The Waldorf ideology kind of inspired me. I don't fully follow it at all, but I love how they incorporate nature into the home. So I have this little basket of Buckeyes. My sister got this from a really kind lady where we live. And this little squirrel stuffed animal. That was my mother-in-law's picture. Actually has amber in it. Love this. I've had this for years. Yeah. And little plant and faux pumpkin from probably something like Hobby Lobby years ago. And I actually brought some leaves in from outside. And then on the wall over here, I have this, I believe it's crocheted, maybe not. I used to crochet when I was little, but I'm not up to date on it now. So yeah, I have this little guy that my mom actually made a few years ago. She was staying in Estonia for a while. I've always liked him. Probably 10 years old now. Wow. Anyway, moving on. Simple generic autumnal wreath and letter A for autumn in that same little room that has the kids' arts and crafts and books. And then here's our cool bench. Not really seasonal, but I love it. Has our little circle climb mats. We use those a lot. Use them for just kind of silent thinking, meditation, prayer, you could also say. Sometimes. Want to get more into that though. So on to the next. Now we are in the dining room. I'm in here a lot with the kids doing bookwork and arts and crafts. So I want it to look nice and seasonal. I have this doll. It says give thanks. She's holding a turkey, perfect for Thanksgiving. Grapevine made pumpkin, I believe. And another generic little pumpkin that I've had for years. Maybe my sister gave me from Hobby Lobby or something like that. Same fall-based autumnal fabric with the leaves, and awesome plant next to it. Over here is the actual dining room table. If you hear any bumps in the background, it's probably the cats knocking into something. I just heard something, but anyway. Yeah, so then love the scarecrows, have one on the wreath, and then have two here. Maybe it's scarecrow overload, I don't know. The kids like them. And then here's a terrarium, just happen to have on the table, the kids and I made. Has succulents in it. I read that succulents aren't the best to put in a terrarium, but these are actually doing rather well. And happen to have these little donkeys that the children made the other day for a Thanksgiving unit that we did. Hey, you can probably see my reflection. Hi. This is the hutch I have. It still has the spring summer themed dishes in it. My sister's actually letting me use, well, I shouldn't say actually because she's super nice and generous, but she's letting me use her winter snowman themed dishes, china, so I'll be putting those in the hutch in the next few days, but I have this for now. And I have a cinnamon broom on the left. Those smell so good. And then the children made these little crafty scarecrows. What do you know? More scarecrows. I painted the pumpkin and acorn with my son. I think I got this from Dollar Tree. Good deal there. And then if you zoom in, I have a little fox. And my son would kill me. I'm going to say that's a frog. Yeah, not a toad, a frog. And then just two little candles Yes, because you know a child would correct you because they know. Children know if it's a toad or a frog. On to the next. Here's the mantle of the fireplace. Some black lanterns, a Thanksgiving cactus. I was informed it's a Thanksgiving cactus a few days ago. It's begun to bloom. And obviously more just generic decorations, scarecrows, another toad maybe. Love those. Little candle holder. Photo of Tallinn, Estonia that I think my dad maybe took 20 years ago. Beautiful city. If you ever get a chance to go, you should. Lower part of the fireplace. Pretty simple here. Walking stick that my kid's grandfather made. Another scarecrow and some fun little Dutch shoes, because why not? Simple little table, and what I call the foyer area, you can call it the entryway, foyer, whatever. But I've always heard it called the foyer, so I'll call it that. You can laugh at me if you want. So yeah, that same little leaf patterned fabric square with a lace cover. And my children and sister got me those flowers for Mother's Day. I added some additional sunflowers. Another awesome scarecrow. Now I will go into the kitchen. This is the kitchen table we have. Little autumnal runner, miniature rubber plant. And as you can see, we're starting to see the crossover of the seasons. My kids painted, well actually they didn't paint. These are stick-on stickers that made to look like actual stained glass. I think it's by Melissa and Doug. Super cool. You should check those out for your children if you have any. The mom is still doing well. We have a blow-up turkey because, you know, kids love them. And then you can see what we have going on outside. Some pumpkins, some evergreens and pots, that crossover transition period. I don't even know what I'm saying. And then I have a lovely cardinal stained glass piece. Had this for years. Love it. So magical. And I will go to the kitchen sink window now. So have some leaves hanging above the sink and some cacti and Viking ship, more amber, love it. Two little squirrels. They're actually salt and pepper shakers, but I don't really use them as such. I'm going to be planting these plants really soon, like the next few days, so don't think I'm neglecting them. They are on my list. And then this little guy my sister had since I think high school. One of her friends gave her that. It might actually be from Hungary. I think so. I don't know how he ended up here. My sister's so giving. Sometimes just what she has ends up here. She knows the kids like stuff like this. Yep. Here we go. And then now I'm just going to quickly step outside and show you what I have going out there a little bit closer. There's our turkey friend, and you can see that crossover in the landscaping between fall and winter. Have some metal pumpkins out, and then I also put out some greenery.